think I learned how to lose too when I was doing that stuff. I was probably a good loser.
Over a long period of time, I learned how to lose gracefully.
Yeah.
Almost. But not at first.
It was a good challenge though.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good
It
challenge.
was. You know, the funny part is we had no idea what we were doing. I mean, we were starting something that got real big.
Yeah.
And lasted all these years. But at the time, it was just, it was this next step up from building a model car.
Right.
Never thought
A
anything
lot of
about
these
it.
modern guys that are drag racing now, they're doing it all over the country.
Yeah,
But I don't think a lot of them even know anything about
the old
the
days.
origins. They
Yeah.
will now after this video, but you know,
Yeah.
they're probably clueless.
How would you know?
How would you know?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, glad to be part of it and glad to be part of this group.
You know what? This almost looks like one of those little Lindsay
That
motors.
is what that is.
It is?
I dug it. I got from Warren Stone, one of the first guys that responded to my
Really?
ad in Hot Rod Magazine was Warren. And I got his kit with a bunch of, I got 2 or 3 cars. I got, this one was in pieces, I put it together. And I think I got this car out of it, I believe. Yeah, 2 or 3 cars and a bunch of these Lindsay motors and armatures and
We had Lindsay 1010s.
yeah, I
That's
think
what it was
that's
called.
what
It
that
was a Lindsay
little thing is.
1010. It came out of a train.
Yeah,
an
that's
electric
what I
train.
heard. I remember reading about it, but I had never even seen one until I got that kit from Warren.
Yeah.
That was in the mid '80s. That was about 1986, I think, or '87.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I'm
I
glad
got-
somebody's collecting them and keeping the thing going.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to find any other ones, but I haven't run any ads either. It was just like a flash. I had this idea. I picked up a couple road race cars, and I thought, wow, these are cool. I wonder if I can find any dragsters. So I grabbed my Rod and Customs and I took a picture of it and printed it and had it, send it in to Hot Rod just to see, test the waters, and I got calls.
I'll be darned.
Because I'd like the collection to stay together. And I'm basically just a caretaker for this guy.
Looks good though. Good to see.
Yeah, God, I'm so glad somebody's hanging on to this stuff.
Yep.
I have no idea where all my cars went. I had, actually, like I said, a couple of cars that looked just like this, and I had a couple of stock cars. What John built stock cars that were so fast, I gave up on stock cars. There was no beating them. So I had to go to some other class.
Yeah.
So how we doing, Bob?
Great.
I think
Got
Yeah,
enough?
looks great. Hey,
think-
we weren't
think-
here censoring you. We didn't believe anything.
no.
You're just
I might be getting to
just
we're
when
just
you-
getting
some
taller
some
boots
liar parts.
before we stepped in.
Yeah.
So you guys won everything, right?
I won one.
Yeah.
I still have the trophy.
I've got some trophies from slot car racing, and
Oh,
I got
one
my
more.
name in the book from going to San Jose and winning up there. I don't know what, I can't remember what class it was. I probably ran 2 or 3 classes and won one of them. But I remember the track was on the floor in this big room.
Yeah, it was a Cow Palace.
Is that where it was?
Yep.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, there was a car show going on, big car show going on simultaneously.
Yeah,
And Ed Roth was there painting T-shirts.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've got an autographed Ed Roth shirt.
It was a good
Really?
tour.
Yeah. I bought 2 of them, one for me and one for my girlfriend, and she put hers in a washing machine.
Oh.
Could have strangled him.
My name's Larry Fator, and I love electric slot dragsters, and amassed a collection of these by sheer determination back in the mid '80s. Actually, I took a photograph out of Rod and Custom magazine and posted it in Hot Rod magazine when they used to have classifieds. Wanted slot car dragsters with a couple of pictures of the top guys that were racing at the time. And immediately got some calls. First guy was Warren Stone. I got his slot car kit, and I got this car here, which was in pieces, and I believe it was this car here or this one. I can't remember because it's been so long. Then I got a call from a couple other guys that were well known. I didn't know them personally, but I knew their names from, you know, the articles in Rod and Custom who followed all the local races here in Southern California from 1962 to 1966. Right here, and we've got all the pages of all the different races, how to build the cars, who were the top racers. And little by little at that time, I ran this ad probably in 1987, so I've had this collection for quite a while. And in 1965, I was 15 and actually patterned my first and only dragster. I built it with magnesium frame rails, a magwinder style, which is what all these cars are. The motor sits sideways with drive gears. And these cars, the quickest cars, would go right around 1 second, or teens, 1 in 17, 115, 105. This was in the, you know, as early as 1964, 65. And I think 1966, Gene Husting was the first guy to go under 1 second officially, ran a .997. So anyway, long story short, I always loved them. I had sold my car in 1966 to buy some parts for my Hodaka. And I was moving on into motorcycles and cars like everybody did. We all moved on, but this phenomena of the electric dragsters was a short-lived but exciting time, especially for the guys that I have over at my shop today. These guys were the ones that actually did it. They raced, they built the cars, and I'm honored to have a few of their cars in my collection. What else can I say? Oh, this box here, this was a company called K&B. They were involved in slot cars, mostly road race, but they saw what was going on in California and thought they better get in on it and start making some money, so they produced this kit. It's a little primitive, but you can see it's a magwinder style, although it's not magnesium, aluminum frame rails and, you know, bushings instead of ball bearings. All of these cars were fully ball bearing. Lightweight, low friction, streamlined if possible.